from there he keeps on going. And there was a day he disvirgin me. That very day it happened in the study. It happened around 2 p.m. at night, when my auntie was already sleeping and children were already sleeping. He came in, he woke me up and said he wants me to help him with coffee. I brought him the coffee, and then he pushed me to the branch chair in the study and then forced me and had sex with me. I was trying to tell him that I don't want it, because already he already asked if I was a virgin. I said yes, I want to this virgin when I'm in my husband's house, and he told me that virginity is nothing. That if in his hospital, that if girls are pregnant or they are this virgin, he knows the way he's going to lie to the parent that virginity is nothing. Even a girl of 13 years old is not a virgin. That what is virginity? He forced me, he had sex with me, even after I tried.
Dr. Olaleye, why I'm happy tonight is that justice is being served. I'll first and foremost say thank you so much to Lagos State government for upholding the truth, upholding justice, for looking after the young ones, our youths, our minors in the society. Thank you so much. For listening to the cries of mothers, we say thank you. That means pay etin shesheyin gege bushigeke mashe. And we hope that it's not because of the election. We hope you're doing it because you know it's your duty to take care of children. Children's life matters, and safeguarding is everyone's duty. As individuals, as government, every one of us has to look after our minors and vulnerable in the society, whether old or young. All vulnerable citizens must be taken care of in the society. Thank you, SARS and MAS in Lagos State. Now, Dr. Olaleye's case, as we know, has been on for a long time now. Bola Tito Tokebelo, thank you so much. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for giving us stars. God bless you. And every one of you that are here, please help us to buy stars. Thank you. Iya Ile Okan, but this your face is too beautiful for Ike, but we do here. Ike is our hobby. Ike, people that are doing Ike, you don't know that Ike people, sometimes they are beautiful. Ike. Especially when they use filter like me. Use filter. So now, let's go on. Dr. Olaleye's case, like I said, has been going on, and initially we heard about it, where we saw Kate Henshaw come out because she was being accused by Princess. We know the Princess is now in the UK. I heard that she now resides here in the UK with the child, you know, that was molested by Baba Ijesha, and that they are here now legally seeking asylum, that the girl is seeking asylum here. I don't know of Princess, because Princess used to live here, so I don't know, or she has some kind of thing here. So what happened, Princess but now Princess and the girl, you know, lives here in the UK on asylum for that particular case of Baba Ijesha molesting that child. If that is the truth, thank you so much to the United Kingdom, because of course, when we talked about that girl, you know, we knew that her life in Nigeria will not be the same again, because giving her the best of all therapy and all the support, you know, she needed, she might not be able to get it in Nigeria. So if she's here, you know, as alleged, as rumored, that anyway, Princess Tiwag by way Fumbi, Louis Asylum, that would be very beautiful for her. Now going forward, Princess was the one that the wife of Dr. Olaleye contacted when she discovered that our 15-year-old niece was being molested by her husband in the house. How did she get to know? We were able to watch it on TVC while the lady spoke out. She said she was sick or something, and the girl was, showing some attitudes. When she called her, she was showing some attitude. And this is a girl that, according to her, that the mother, wrote it in her will. That's her own mother. That's Dr. Olaleye's mother. Wrote it in her will that Koba Mtoju Omo yi. Now, don't want to do ọmọ yìí. Ọmọ yìí ti ń gbé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn láti ìgbà tí ọmọ yìí tí màmá wọn ti kú. According to ìyàwó ẹ̀ yìí, ó ní òun máa ń tọ́jú ọmọ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ òun ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀ láyìí máa sọ.
Thanks for staying with us. So last week, a news broke that broke a lot of hearts of many Nigerians about an alleged sexual against a minor by somebody quite popular in Lagos State by the name of Dr. Femi Olaleye. The news got out on social media last week, and it got a lot of attention. And this news was initially broken by Princess Damilola Adekoya, she's probably known as Princess, on social media. And then the conversation was taken up by Kate Henshaw. And from then on, lots of comments on social media concerning this very popular doctor in Lagos State.
So Dr. Femi Olaleye was actually my friend up until when I heard this news. Because of his nature, he's very friendly and, very passionate about what he does. We keep recommending him to other people. So I think about a week ago, his wife called me, and she knows I'm his friend. So she said, haven't you heard? I'm like, hear what? And I was like, what's going on? And then she told me, oh, he had been her niece, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, are you joking? She said, no. The case was reported on the 30th of November last year, 2021. Yes, 2021. So that's one they are saying March. No. Anthony Police Station, the case was reported. And this was immediately after the wife found out. So I was shocked. I said to her, I'm going to have to call him. Give me the details. She told me how she found out just on the 29th and immediately called his mom, and then she told, there was a round table. They sat down and they asked, as she came over, and they asked him, what happened? And the child spoke and said, he has been me. 2 weeks she got into that house. He started now 2 weeks, just as she got there. And the mother is critically ill. That's why this woman took her in. Now, my annoyance is the mother was there. He said, oh, okay, I'm sorry. But the wife was devastated. This went on for 1 year and 9 months, and she's just finding out.
In this case in particular, you've heard from Princess, you've heard from Dr. Femi Olaleye, we've heard from the police. And the concern we've talked about so far is the fact that the legal department of the Nigerian police are dragging their feet for at least 6 months to charge this case, or a year, to charge this case to court. And that's questionable. That's one angle. Very. There's an angle of the fact that the wife is being alleged to be trying to victimize or to blackmail her husband. I don't know what, that's what according to Dr. Olaleye is saying, that she is having these malicious allegations against her, which is, according to him, is false, and is trying to blackmail him. I don't know what that is about. And thirdly, there's a part of the elders, like Mama Rainbow in the other issue, and this one, the allegation being held against the mother of Dr. Femi, saying that she was saying that there's nothing, this is nothing new under the sun, in a nutshell. That they should forgive him, that, because we all heard the audio where she was telling the wife that, listen, my son can't die, you can't kill my son. There's nothing that he has done that's not been done before in the world. These are. You heard that audio? Yeah, I heard the audio. I think it was Princess that sent that audio to me. There's nothing that the world has not heard before. That these are things that her son would not die, and that at least he has apologized, stuff like that. So there's that part of, okay, where do we draw the line between culture and a case like this?
Yeah, that the wife even reported this knowing how a lot of people like to cover up. I mean, I commend her, and I also commend Princess for constantly using her voice, being that loud voice in the wilderness. This is not an easy thing to come and say, to call out somebody, especially someone who is, well, who has influence, you know. And, you know, sometimes I'm afraid for her when the way she talks, and, you know, she calls out almost everyone. And I just say, well done to that. We have constantly said to people, you know, when you see something, say something. But I know that with this sort of case, it's because the people that are the perpetrators are husbands, fathers, brothers, you know, if they are male, or aunties, uncle, mothers. They're so close, they're close family members. It's hard to want to call them out for their bad behavior. You're afraid of what the consequences and repercussions will be on their lives, on their careers. And for them to, I mean, for his wife to have done that, we thank her for that, because it's also about that child. Eventually, that child, a lot of the victims are further victimized because no one wants to call out the adult. But this child will forever be grateful to them.
To join Miriam in commending the wife, you know, for a woman to do this, not sacrifice family for marriage. What you see women do is when incest happens, mothers sacrifice their children for their marriage. Women sacrifice their cousins, nieces, sisters for their marriage. Children for their marriage. So for a woman to say, I would risk it, whether it's a false allegation or not, I'm saying that she even tried to report it. It's commendable that she did the right things. She went to an institution, she reported. Such a woman should be encouraged by the system, not frustrated by the system.
Rẹ̀mí, ó dàbí ẹni wípé nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ayé ẹ̀ tó yàtọ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ní àròjinlẹ̀. Ṣé mo ṣàìdí ẹ̀ ni? Kó tiẹ̀ fọdún kan àtààbọ̀ kó fi mọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀sọ ọmọ. Ṣé ojú òrírú ẹ̀rí ni pé kó wá pa? Èmi ò ní gbà fún ẹ. Ọlọ́ọ̀dẹ ní jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fún ẹ, Rẹ̀mí. Lórúkọ Jésù kò ní ṣeé ṣe fún ẹ. Ọmọ mi wá bá mi nílé. Ó dẹ̀ ń sọrú eléyìí jáde lẹ́nu, ó ń sọ fún mi pé tó fọdún kan àtààbọ̀. So tó bá irú kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣé the best ni pé kí wọ́n sọ pé kọ́mọ mi kú. Ọmọ mi ò ní kú o. Ìwọ ń tó gbìn ló máa ká. Irúgbìn tó fún ó máa ká lórúkọ Jésù. Adétutù kò jẹ́ mẹ́ta o. Fẹ́mi tó ṣàlàyé nǹkan kan fún mi wípé Rẹ̀mí bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ. Rẹ̀mí ó wùwà tí ò dá sí Fẹ́mi, ó dájú ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa fìyà ẹ̀ jẹ. Ó ti láti ti gbalé lọ́wọ́ Fẹ́mi. Ó ti jókòó ń bẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ rò pé òun lè fara rẹ̀ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò ní ṣeé ṣe fún un. Ṣé ìwọ̀n ti kóòtù dé sí ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ni? Ó gbé Fẹ́mi lọ sí police station. Ó ti mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀run máa dájọ́. Ọ̀run máa dájọ́. Náà wọ́rẹ́ Adétutù ó ti ń jìyà ẹ̀. Ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀ pásọ̀ bó ní cancer of the breast. Ó máa gé sọnù níbi ronú tí máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá nìyẹn. Torẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn súnmọ́ dáadáa. Máa wọ̀rẹ́ ó ti ń gbèrè ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Orí bí wọ́n ti ń fẹ́ ìrùbù tó ń gbàbùkún. Olónílé jáde. Ọ̀tàkù sílé ó ní ó ṣe wíìlì ilé fọ́mọ méjì. Ọmọ méjì ọmọ kéékèèké tí wọ́n tó nǹkan kan. Ó máa jìyà ẹ̀. Kò tí ì rí nǹkan kan. Ṣé bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni? Orúkọ Jésù.
Hi, thanks. Hello, how you guys doing? I'm doing this video because people are accusing me of cover up. I just got messages, loads of messages from different people saying that, why are you involved in cover up? Now, you know, you think mainstream media is the real source of information. I guess social media has totally taken over because the amount of people that called me on this matter is ridiculous. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this video is because a child is involved. And nobody wants to be part of any cover-up of a child, especially when it has to do with allegations concerning molestation, rape, you know, and it's something I want, it's something I'm proud of, so I don't definitely want to cover that up. So just to clear my name, or just to even give you some kind of insight into how this matter concerns me, because it's late. What time is it? I have to do a review tomorrow morning. It's already 10:30. I'm supposed to be in bed. But let me just do this. So, of course, Princess was making quite a lot of videos on this matter. And I felt that as somebody who has a huge platform, it was important for me to offer her my help. So I called her and said, Princess, I'm available to you whenever you need to talk. Let's see what we can do to support this, your cause, which makes a lot of sense. And after she came on the show, we interviewed her. And then Remy, Mrs. Olaleye, reached out to me also that she also wants to say a few things. I was happy for a TV host like me. When somebody calls you and says they want to give you that kind of talk about this kind of thing, it was important to me to have the content. So I was ready for it. The ladies were excited to talk about her too because we're mothers and we understand her anger, her grief and all that. So we had the interview. So while I was on that show, they told who I've known many years ago, but we weren't friends. And we never really talked with us. There was a bit of a strain in our relationship. And I think we met in the UK. Or when I saw Princess in the UK, I told Princess about my strain with her. Princess now tried to help us to patch up the relationship. But since then, we never spoke. So I'm not friends with them like that. But I know her and she knows me. So she calls me up and says, and while I was on the set, she was sending me messages. Now, at that moment, Dayton has been a staunch supporter, an advocate, a human rights activist, an advocate for stuff like this, against stuff like this actually. And she has been a huge support for Princess. So when I hear from Dayton, it's like I'm hearing from Princess. So for Dayton to be sending me messages like, she's lying, she did this, it's not true, can you come? I was taken aback. I didn't get it. But she now said, tell her I said it on the message. All these are screenshots, I sent it to Princess because she asked for it. So for me, as a TV host, for me, it's like, that's breaking news. That's like a new scoop. That's new information. That's new insight. Kia, I took, said, this is what they are saying about you. And see, what did you say? They said you lied. They said, tell us what happened. You know, at that moment, it's a live show. It was a recorded show. We may have cut that part out because we realized there's no need. It's a live show. You can't really change a live show. So I took that chance and I read her story. I read her message to Remy. I'm sure Remy also was taken aback. I thought Marion and I were together on this, but I thought I was getting some kind of new information. So when I now hung up, and I was like, what's going on? Of course, the drama started, people started calling and everything. Then Princess spoke to me. I said, Princess, I thought you and this girl were together. What's going on? I didn't know that this one was against this thing. I thought it was only you and together. She now told me, she's upset, or she's really upset with this thing. She's not happy. She's not. She now told me to send the messages that Dayton sent to her, which I did. That was my involvement, of course. There's no way you talk to the wife of somebody like Dr. Olaleye who is being accused of this kind of situation and you don't reach out to Dr. Olaleye. Of course, while the show was going on, he reached out to me. I think he sent, usually when we have that kind of situation where we have somebody against the other person, our job as a TV is to call the other party and say, your wife is about to go on. Are you willing to talk? It's the right thing to do because it's always good to get both sides of the story. On that day, he said, no, he's not willing to talk, but he sent us a document, which is like his official press release, which we can share. So that's what we did. So obviously, because we told him ahead of the show, he was watching. And after the show, he reached out to me, he called me, So we were saying, have I seen his press release? I said, yes, can you come? That more will be coming. I now said that he told me that there will be more stuff coming, but he's not ready to talk. But when he's ready to talk, he'll let me know. And that was it. So I told that whenever you're ready to talk, we are here to hear, because our own job is to bring out the information and get people to see all the sides. So my job is not to support or not be against. My job is to give information. You can now decide on your own part what you think. So that's really what happened. Because now I'm being told that we went to go and me and Dr. Lai went to go and finish, or we don't do, I don't know, whatever. But that was it. That's my involvement. And he sends me messages. I get messages on different places. Whenever he's ready to talk, we are here to hear what happened. One day, rape or more. How did you rape this guy? What happened? We'll ask it, or we'll leave it to court. But the point is that my job is to hear all sides as much as I can. Sometimes I'm lucky I get all sides, sometimes I don't get all sides. But if the two sides are available, my job is to find out, Dr. Olaleye, your wife is coming on the show. Would you be willing to come? And that was what I did. And so that's it. I'm not sure how I got involved in this mix-up because I was just offering help with my platform. I mean, with this drama now, I just hope next time I call my producer, like, please let us do it. You just say, no, because I'm trying to just do my bit, But hey, I guess you can never control how people see things. But yeah, so that's my story. Have a good night. See you in the morning. It's 10:30. I should be in bed. Good night.
when she would stop it from me, I was like wondering how this woman stop it from sleeping in the guest room, but I didn't complain. So normally I sleep with the children. Then children where I sleep, the children, this is the room, so I sleep on the floor close to the window because the space in that room is not that much. That's all the space I can be able to put my mat and sleep comfortable. So that's why I normally sleep for. Let me say, I do sleep except in the afternoon when
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Here's just an update on the court case of Dr. Olaleye today. Dr. Femi Olaleye of Optimal Care. Yes, it's about the case of child molestation and unlawful penetration of a minor that Dr. Olaleye is supposed to be arraigned for today. Dr. Olaleye was unable to attend the court today. According to his lawyer, Dr. Olaleye got his letter late, and so he was not prepared enough for today. Now, just for us to know, Dr. Olaleye was not in court today. Yes, anyways, I think we're getting somewhere. Surely, like this lover said today, that Dr. Olaleye did not attend because he believes he has some people that are protecting him, which are the higher authority. Who are this higher authority? Let's keep an eye on him. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I just believe that he will definitely attend. He's trying to put up all papers and everything he can put together so that at least he did his own defense too, whichever way. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Well, we have been waiting on this case, and we know that no child deserves to be treated in that manner. That child is vulnerable. It's our duty to take care of our vulnerable young and adult in the society. And we'll keep that campaign going on. And whoever is found to be guilty of taking advantage of the young ones, the vulnerable ones, they'll be, brought to book, definitely. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Watch all this. And then we'll pray that justice prevails. Thank you. Please subscribe, follow, and share. Make a comment. Thank you.